Right, here we are. Look at this. All these welfare cabins, containers. And this one here is the job for the day, or one of my jobs. What I've got to do, this has come back to this yard, doesn't have any keys. And they're awkward little buggers because that there, recessed up into that, up here, is the cylinder that needs to be opened. And obviously this recessed bay here makes getting tools in here really difficult, like a drill, for example. Maybe getting the pick gun up there is going to be really difficult. So it's not the easiest. So we got that one there. And then right up here, exactly the same affair. And then finally one more here. So there's 3 locks in total. And we just need to get these undone. These fire deadbolts into the back of this box here that prevents this from sliding across. And obviously this is then going to allow the door to open. So we've got to think of a method now of opening these 3 awkward locks. Let's have a go. So I recognise this profile. This is a master keyed system, and getting a normal tension wrench in there to try and open it is really difficult. The warding on that profile prevents it. I've got this super thin turning tool here, and I can just about put a little bit of rotation on that. And I've tried raking it. I know that in the vice at home, these locks do rake open, but this one here is not allowing that to happen at all. So I'm going to give this raking method a few more minutes, and then I'm going to try something else. Well, that was the greatest of fun. No lock in there anymore. Slides across. And if you've ever wondered what's on the inside, you can see that the Euro throws this bolt, which then prevents this latch from being moved across, and obviously locks the units. So the only way that you're actually ever going to get this open is by picking the Euro or taking the Euro out. They've even kind of protected the access to the lock case, which is interesting. So that's that. And then at the back there we've got that one, and here we've got this one open. And just take a look at the state of these cylinders. Look at them. They're absolutely, they've been out on building sites and places where they've been getting really wet. They're all corroded. I mean, it's just absolutely terrible. Anyway, the solution for opening this was applying a bend to this, and that then allowed that to operate at the correct angle to be able to get the locks picked, and then I had to use various tension tools to be able to do it. This one was the crux, really thin and able to get up into that tight restricted key warding in these locks. So that was interesting, and there we go. So job done. Total time, an hour and a half. But anyway, I'm probably going to get paid for a couple of hours work on this, so it's not too bad after all. And there we are. The unit's fully open, and time to move on to the next job. Here we are, it's the next job, and as you can see, I am fully garbed up, full PPE, because this is HS2, and HS2 are busy building this really expensive railway, and we got another cabin. This time, luckily for me, the doors are already unlocked. So on this job, can see there's a toilet at the back there, there's a generator room. So this job is as simple as undoing these panels and swapping the locks over. Well, that was a nice easy one. So all three doors were unlocked and they'd lost the keys. So these are the same cylinders that I was dealing with earlier on. They were in much better condition, these ones. They've all got a serial number stamped on the side, and that serial number seems to correlate across the board as part of a master switch. Although this this G1 cylinder here is the one that's fitted to the toilet doors on all of them, so there must be a generic key for the toilet, but for the crew quarters in the welfare cabin and for the generator room where the machinery is, then they obviously index it with different locks under different parts of the suite. So anyway, that's all done. Fitted the great Pro Locks cylinders. They come with 5 keys each. There we go, 5, 10, 15 keys there. All nicely labelled up with the cabin number on it. So make it easier. Hopefully this time they won't lose the keys. There's another job done. Right, what I wanted to do was show you a quick and dirty gut of this cylinder. So I've just literally opened it. I've taken the clip off the back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just literally tip the contents of this out, so you can see what we're dealing with this particular lock. So let's just pop that down there. There we go. Not the best camera skills, guys, sorry. Anyway, so this is open, and what I'm going to do is absolutely rip the heart out of this into this container, and we should get springs and everything everywhere. There we go. So that's going to make quite a few people cringe, I'm sure, but anyway, I just wanted to show you what's inside this lock. So can you see all of these master wafers and lots of amazing looking spool pins? I'm going to arrange these and show you just as a way of wrapping this up.